Hey, squad commands, come east a little bit. Just squad commands. I will shoot anyone else who comes with you.
Fucking hell. So anyway, they've asked me for a BMP-3K, 2 unarmed gases, and a Yak-30, and it looks like Smutton's gonna take off that. He's a good pilot. They should probably get out of his way. Nah, he's fine. I'm gonna put these down before they ask. Because I know they're eventually gonna ask me, and it's better to put these down now before they get into the fucking AO. That's the wrong one. There we go. Fuel, ammo. That should be good. But it looks like this will mainly be an infantry-based thing, so they'll use the gas transports and probably have some people ride on the BMP-3. If not on, then inside, because it should have some space in the back. Yeah. We'll see how it all plays out. He's ascended. Oh, don't forget about the Tier 0 ops where they flipped on the way. Yeah, it's... You never know what's gonna happen. At least I have a lot of highlight videos coming out. What is Trog doing? I think everything's finally gotten to him. He's losing his marbles. Yeah, people misclick all the time, but I think the worst thing someone can do is not rebind their G key. I will say, though, it's been a very long time since we had an accidental grenade throw. It's been a few weeks. Normally, we used to have that, like, every week someone would do it in an op. But I'm happy to say that now it's not happening so much. I'm tempted to kill him off. Say, oh, suddenly Makarov had a stroke. But they're going to organize the plan. I'm going to set up a reinforcement marker. Rally point will, of course, be at the objective location. I'll only set up one LZ to use via ground. And then supply... Or spawn units, we're not going to do supply drops. I said they didn't have any air support. We'll set the Blue 4. They'll, of course, have FIA guys. They won't be in boats. We'll use cars, and FIA will be used. Alright, that should be good. Otherwise, everything should be fine. Hopefully. How many drones do they have in the damn air? So 2 at base, and 2 at the AO. Okay. That one's close enough to have an annoying buzz, though. People in charge, though. Habardicus seems to be commanding the squad. KTD is squad leading. Pockets, it looks like he's the commander. Gib is also on standby, possibly as a 2IC. And, of course, Sniper Wolf's there to make sure they're not doing anything hella stupid. Looks like they're also taking the basic NVGs as well. Nice. So, yeah, if they're using legitimate equipment, then I think something like this should be okay. And, you know, we got some people asleep at each spot. But most people awake, because, of course, the FIA are going to be a bit twitchy. But if they hear gunfire, they're going to slowly start waking up and start remobilizing. So I have 2 sources of reinforcements. I got the guys I have on standby that are asleep that I can retask. And then once that's exhausted, I'll start bringing in more guys. But this should be a good smash and grab. Via, they could honestly figure out this is the objective area, so they just got to check the main buildings. I'm not going to lie, if I was given this on thermal, and I saw that there's a garrison here, I would hit that first. Because there's nothing in that area. They could be using the barn. They're definitely using that. There's definitely shit in there. You can tell from the roof windows. If you get right on top. You can do a little trick where you just cycle your camera. And sometimes that'll appear on white hot, sometimes not. Even though those vehicles are empty, so I'm not even sure why they're picking up on thermal. But I would definitely assume that that's my main target building. That or the barn. Just because those are the only, like, big buildings where they'd probably store somebody. Because drones would be able to tell you the rest. Otherwise, with that in mind, I would plan something of either, and again, using thermals to see basically all of this. Bad, bad, bad. That's the outpost. So this is all clear, and that is all clear. Then I'd basically look at the terrain map and go, alright, what would be easier? We have an outpost right there, but we have all this open area. You could snake around, cross this, get on these hills, and basically assault downward. Or you could creep in for the right, hit these areas first, and then push in with buildings to cover you. It's difficult either way. There's good routes here, so they could go left or right and be fine. If they go north, then they risk being flanked in between the camp and that outpost, and if they go south, well, you have all this open terrain that you would have to risk. So to look at it from the Zeus's POV, here's that open terrain I mentioned. If you go from the north, you'd have to deal with the flanking units. Especially the technical would be a priority target, but no statics are deployed because the FI wouldn't really be able to see at night. But if you go from the left, you got all this tree cover, you got these nice hills where you can provide overwatch from. Then you can go right onto that building. If you come from the right, got this nice line of tree cover. Deal with that first so you don't have to worry about it. You can advance into these trees, get right up to these buildings and begin your assault. Or you can check the barn first. Heck, someone would be able to, like, peer into the barn without even being detected, see that that's empty, and then know it's the barracks or possibly the storage shed, and then you have all this area to work with. So, definitely a few different routes they could go on. But we'll see what was it, Ruling Commander? Yep. We'll see what he decides. Yeah, they've got 2 drones out, and then 2 just hovering at base. They tend to do that shit.
Checked. It is Buffalo.
Yeah, he's on 50. He sounded very fucking distant with that call. Is there going to be a basic training after this? I don't know, Creeper. Basic trainings are done by the other Tier 5s, and they have full access to the schedule, so they adjust them accordingly. I'll be honest. I've got these Tier 2 ops, and I'm going to consolidate with Tier 3, see what they want to do, see if they want to go to Tanis or Kudos, so I'll be taking the stream off for a bit, and then we'll do a Tier 3 op, and then I gotta go and move the rest of the shit, because I begin classes tomorrow, and nothing is, well, there's a few things moved in, but not too much, so, pain in the butt. Otherwise, we'll see how it plays. What I'm thinking is they're definitely going to have the Gazes stop somewhere. And then the BMP-3 is going to provide fire support as well as their plane. But there's not really any good places for it to put fire support. If anything, I'd say, like, stick it up here somewhere because of this elevation. And that should be able to use its thermal scopes to cut through. But it's anyone's guess. Jordan, thank you for the €1 spot, my friend. At least I think it was €1. And I will try my best to keep up the good work. I had to cut my moving short to then, like, frickin' mad dash back here to do my streams because I didn't want to cancel them today, but good God, moving last minute sucks. That's all I'm trying to say. But again, HVT's a press guy. He's working undercover with these guys, posing as part of the press. But they're starting to grow suspicious of him, so he needs to be pulled out anyway. Yeah, his house is also empty. Is there going to be another Bornholm Zombies op? Yeah, we still have at least 2 or 3 more of those to do with the 506, then I don't know what the fuck we're going to do.
Hey, High Command, can we have 2 armed Gazes?
You want 2 armed Gazes now?
as well as your squads. I need to know if you guys have at least check on your medics. Make sure you guys have them.
What's that? First one? No, it's the second one.
Ground Command, you took my only medic, so I'm stealing Mr. J.
Solid. So long as you're not taking Mr. J from another team.
They're stealing each other's medics now. Ain't that cute? Have I heard of Anime Princess Principal? No, I have not. And then I do also have some Born Home Zombie Ops I have in reserve to upload to YouTube. The thing is, my YouTube backlogs reached 50 days, so I'm trying to power through and get as much as I can out there. I've got videos scheduled all the way up to next Friday, 3 coming out a week. I might add to that because I've got some non-Arma stuff I need to upload. And then I really need to make some Angels Fall First content because they're starting to get on the public bandwagon. And the servers are now, like, instead of me and, like, 5 other guys a night and we just chill, the servers are literally full and there's a lot of insane bullshit. And then Tarkov, I'm just sick of at this point. I have a full inventory, I've got a good rank, I've checked out most of the new stuff, new bullets. But there's only so much toxicity I can tolerate from that game. Because I've watched good friends, like, go at each other's throats because one wasn't watching one at the exact moment when a sniper fired and headshot a guy. Just so salty. I'm just kind of turned off. But hey, that's gaming for you. Get 1 gas for 2 medics. At this rate, squads might start bartering with each other, at least the squad leads. So it looks like Sniper Wolf is taking Daka and Gaby, and they're going to be the Overwatch crew, so that's a good sign for the BMP3. But yeah, definitely putting it on that hill. If they look on the map, it's a really good indication right there, and that should give them some good Overwatch. But to actually look at it, let's say, like, top of the hill, nothing seen. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Some of the plants on Bornholm are radioactive, and they glow white hot for some stupid reason. But, yeah, this isn't a bad vantage point. Definitely gives you a good vantage point over the outpost. And that's where a bulk of the reinforcements are going to come from, based on how everything is. I'd say 65% of the units are here. Another 10 to 15 are in the outpost, and that leaves a good, like, 20% along the camps on the outside, so less than 20%. So actually, if we hit Y, we can start looking at their plan. So I called it BMP3. It's probably going to trail around right here, get on that Overwatch spot, and it looks like they're going to actually take a southern approach. Now, as I already said, that's going to be a bit difficult, because that's going to basically put them in this open kill zone. They're going to have to quickly take care of that 50, but another concern I have is their Overwatch from that BMP. It's going to be a difficult Overwatch position to basically look through this open area. Because, I mean, just look at it from the open area. All you get are the big trees right here, and then another layer of big trees on this little hill. And it makes these trees tall enough so it's much harder for that BMP to give direct Overwatch from a southern approach. If they wanted to utilize that Overwatch position effectively, they should have the infantry come up on the left flank, where that BMP can Overwatch it.
High Command, do you copy?
High Command, send traffic.
Have you placed those 2 armed gases for each squad? 1 for each squad?
Yes.
Sweet. Thank you. You're the best.
Ground Command, Viper 1.
So BMP is going to start rolling out, but
The guard tower at grid 093869 has at least 8 enemies inside it.
Solid copy.
But it's not gonna go well. Like, if they wanted the BMP to give Overwatch for this, they could honestly stick it back here. Like, there's plenty of small hills for cover, but, like, on the edge of this forest, it could definitely cover them
We're
through
gonna
this
go ahead
advance.
and head out now. See you guys in a bit.
Because the fight is gonna be
Solid copy, head
here
to
to
your hill.
here. In this
Okay,
open
Alpha and
area.
Bravo, go ahead and load up your teams inside armed gases.
There's also the potential of
Roger,
them
you're
being
aware that
outflanked,
this
but
thing
there's
can
only a
be
few
heard
guys.
up to like 800 meters away, right?
Yeah, I was not aware of that. Go ahead and post a hold point up until the other teams make contact. Design yourselves a plan.
So, but based on the southern approach here, as long as they take out that technical first, and the BMP quickly schwacks that
Air,
one, or they're quick
what
to
all
hit it,
fucking
or
shit you
air
got on
hits
that
it,
thing?
they should be okay.
530 millimeter.
Because they're bringing two gases that have
self-blaze,
20 millimeter and
2A
50
missiles.
cal.
4 air-to-ground missiles.
So they should still be able to
20,
overwhelm it, but they're going to
rockets.
take more casualties than they need
And
to.
2 GBUs.
So, based on what's down, the plan's
correction,
still
40
going to
rockets.
work, hopefully, but they might get bogged down, because I'm also worried they'll get into
So,
the,
530 mil, 2 AGMs, 40 rockets, and 2 GBUs.
Affirm.
I'm worried they're going to get
Alrighty
into the issue that they normally get into is when they get a few people
Yeah, go ahead
down,
and follow the line that
way
goes on
too
the
many
north out of the
people
base,
camp that
and
area,
you are setting up on the backside
and then
of that
either
bolster
no one
jerk.
pushes up or
I'm
not enough
letting
pushes
you
up,
guys
and that's
take
going to let
some,
me push
fucking,
people around.
Some autonomy with where you set up, but your objective is to overwatch that the military tower and wait until we get near the enemy base, and then you will open fire, acting as a distracting force for us to get in.
A distracting force.
Alpha copies.
I'm going to set up this truck. If there's too much fire, I'll have it set up somewhere and start hitting them with mortars. What do they mean a distracting force, though? Alright, they changed their plan. Now they're assaulting from the right flank. Better plan, definitely. But, to look at it from the AO's perspective, again, of Overwatch, because Overwatch's job is to basically cover the infantry as best it can. It could still do the job, it's just...
Forces, go ahead and, Alpha and Bravo, make sure you guys are marking your
You also
got to
be worried about crossfire, though.
Side chat, please, so I know...
Because if some of those shots
and radio to me when
ricochet
you are
and then
set
go up,
because I
it
want to know
might
when you
hit
guys are ready
friendlies, but that's
to
rare.
support us if we take fire.
But it'll definitely be able to cover them. It's just worry about the ricochet and the lines of fire. But that's definitely a much better approach vector.
Hey, Air, do you want to do the IP shit or not?
Up to you.
But hello to everyone who's just joined in. We'll just have to
I'd
see how
rather
this all
not,
plays
since we're
out.
on 50, we'd be flooding it.
Repeat that, Air?
I said I'd rather not because we're on 50. I don't want to flood it.
Alright.
Alright, so they're going to make Cass go on a different net. Gazes are outbound. They've taken both on arms, both armed. We'll see how it all goes. Thanks, Psykex. I will keep things up. I hope you keep enjoying watching. But I'm actually really...
Plus, there's only one.
I
of
really
us
want to sink my
as
teeth
far
into
as air
Taunus
assets
later
go.
today. I mean, let's look at the average FIA guy. I mean, they've got a 5.56 iron sight,
majority of runs will be north
and they
to
can't
south
really see
on
shit.
this,
I mean,
if we ever do
global
any
skill
runs.
wise.
So just keep that in mind in case I don't say anything about it.
Affirm.
I'll turn the spotting up to like 70, so it's a bit more realistic, but general skill, that's always fine. 35% accuracy, that fits.
We don't have
Aiming is fine.
anything enemy-wise north of the AO, do we?
What a 6 now.
Anything other than what's marked, negative.
Rollsy, thank you
Hey,
so much
Farm.
for the Twitch Prime sub, my friend. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you enjoy this one in particular. I mean, this one, from a drone's perspective, I would say it does look menacing.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
But, you know, it's more of just a smash and grab. Oh, God. The sub train. Bass
Send in
and
Goat
Falcon
Team
Labs,
6
thank you so much for the
now.
subs. I hope you do enjoy today's ops. We're probably gonna need to put some fucking goats down now. Let's see, we'll just stick them in. Put them by the sleepers, we'll put some more down there. But I really do appreciate the subs, guys. It shows me that I'm doing things right, and, you know, that both the players on the ground can enjoy and you guys viewing can also enjoy. Sometimes we have really good ops and we can ooh and ah at their skill set, and other times we laugh when they just kill themselves outright. That's the fun of Zeusing, because you don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
The open blue circle is the military tower that you guys will be firing on. So you're going to be setting up positions on the hills to the northwest of it, being prepared to fire down on it.
Okay. So what they're gonna do, from what I'm hearing, is they're gonna have Overwatch with infantry and the BMP fire on the outpost. Basically, that's gonna pull a lot of my units to wake up and charge that position. It's gonna call for me to bring stuff in. It's gonna have me go and set
hold
the
right
mortar.
about back here.
Solid
Apparently
copy.
And then they're gonna have a strike team come
so we
in.
can be there super fast.
That's nice to know. Are you going to set
Alright.
up your pit somewhere on the north side?
Alright,
So
I got the
let me
plan.
know when you guys are ready. Alpha and Bravo do the same. Give me a status update when you're in position.
Basically, they're gonna have Overwatch with the squad, engage the outpost. Everyone, I'm gonna be, you know, naturally, as the enemy commander, I'm gonna freak out, send things that way to try to take it out and engage it. It's gonna get schwacked. I'm gonna bring in reinforcements. While all that chaos is going on, they're gonna send a strike team in and find the hostage. Yeah, so they think, the HVI is in the warehouse. It's actually in the barracks building. But a big attack like that is gonna make me... It's gonna force me to trigger stuff. So I'm gonna set my rally points accordingly. I'm going to change how I do reinforcements here. So let me quickly go into reinforcements. LZ left. LZ right. And then... LZ south. That way, if they're going to do a massive attack, I want to be able to make a massive reinforcement push. Rather than, like, you know, having a small force come right on my inner perimeter. It's going to be a massive attack, so I want the response to be elevated as such.
Command, this is Bravo.
So I'm assuming this is the strike force.
Of Alpha Hold Point 1.
And we see some more well-known names. Anti-Static is also back. She's been gone for a while. 2 people crashing outright. That's not good. Otherwise, yeah. So small strike force is going to go in while everyone else basically distracts. And, hey, we'll see how that plan plays out. Not how I would have personally done it, but still, definitely can still work out. Rosie, I said the name right? Yes, I rarely pronounce things correctly. Anyone that's seen my Iron Front games knows that I don't pronounce shit correctly at all. Alright, Rosie, got it. And Falcon, I'm glad you enjoyed the goats there. There's actually a command subs can use for any goats. And yeah, I heard that horn honk, but they're way too fucking far out for any of these guys to fucking hear that. So left is probably going to get reinforced from the left. South's going to get sent from the south. Right's to right. I'm going to TP myself in the AO over here.
Do you have eyes on the northeast?
Some of them are using short-range radios.
Sorry, northwest tower. Sorry. That's you
There's
will
only
be
one
shooting at
tower,
that. That's
so...
what you need to be able to see and be able to shoot at.
Yes, we will be able to see that.
There we go. I'm also going to go down, so I'm going to take
Solid
that
copy,
tab
then
away.
you are in
Spawn.
position.
Not advanced composition, spawn effect. It should be set on flares automatically, and that's going to basically give us some illumination so we can get some firing back and forth. I'm actually, because of how few units I have, but I still want them to be a challenge, I'm going to bump weapon handling up a bit. And this is going to basically affect their aiming speed and accuracy, as well as their reload speed. Well, not accuracy. Accuracy, it's... What the fuck was that?
Ground command, this is Armor. We just heard an explosion.
Yeah, no, it's the fucking Ambog. He's just a dumbass. Is the enemy aware of our presence now?
Yep, I'm aware of
I
your
don't fucking
presence.
know.
God!
Are we gonna call that a mulligan, or is...
No, I'm not
people just
fucking
stupid?
calling that a mulligan. The fuck was that? I heard that all the way from here. Wake up! People, wake up! We got an issue.
Well, we're set up, ready to go.
Solid copy.
Well, that was fucking louder than a honk. That's for fucking sure. God damn it. Yeah, I'm having my car
Alpha,
roll
you
and
in
go
position?
check shit out. Like, what the fuck was that? They've driven away by now, but...
May I ask again who is Alpha?
Solid. Is Alpha in position?
And the abort code. Good God. Well, they were able to get away, but I'm definitely like...
Whoever to the ground command, who is Alpha?
We're gonna fucking look around.
You've designated yourself as Bravo, right? So the other team is Alpha.
Bass with the 611. Yeah, everything goes to shit eventually, right? No plan survives first contact with this many people. Yeah, that car's now past Defilade. They're fine. They're basically switching their route.
Ground command, this is now Alpha.
Solid. Are you in position? Yeah.
ETA 20 seconds until position, then ready.
Solid.
I'm gonna wake up a few guys, go over to reinforce this location. Like, what the actual fuck was that?
By the way, ground command, I'm not sure if you're aware, somebody has a laser designator that's turned on down there.
Oh, and someone's fucking with their laser des now. Isn't that just
Repeat
lovely?
last there. You said somebody has a laser designator on?
Yeah, somebody has a laser designator on down there. Just wanted to make sure y'all know.
Squad leads, make sure you guys aren't fucking lasing shit.
We had something explode. We can't find any trace of it, but... Fucking hell, the fun begins. I think they were able to get out in time, though. How'd they fuck up this time? One of the guys from here, I think... If I look at how the guys orient... No, okay, so that's unarmed. So one of them fucking bad fragged. And now I'm just looking for the source of that explosion. Because, you know, if you hear an explosion in the woods and you're a frickin' terrorist cell, you're gonna go check that shit out. Because I didn't put any mines
Solid
out.
copy. We're gonna head more south than southwest. We're gonna try to get back on our original line.
So these guys are going to be able to pop flares. I'm going to just pop some up to see what the hell's going on. Get some illumination. But this also tip them off that I'm fucking looking for them.
Ground command, this is Alpha.
Fucking hell. I was already talking about today. This is why we rebind the fucking G key. Alright, 2 people also did crash, so I will...
Ground command, this is Alpha.
Can you hear me, Alpha?
Can hear.
Okay, send traffic.
Oh, wait, no, it's Gib 2.
We're seeing flares over your position, and we have eyes on the tower.
Solid copy. Fucking misfire on a grenade. They now know we're here. Don't open fire yet. We're gonna try to close in.
We're just gonna
Mortar
conduct some
standing by.
patrolling. Mortar! Oh.
Air, same traffic.
What? They brought a fucking mortar. I hope they don't kill the HVT with it. That would suck.
Air, do you still see that laser des in the AO?
Just in
Negative.
case.
Got that.
Alright, so it looks like... Sounds like they got that thing turned off. I was thinking about having to do a Y patrol, but that would be bullshit for them because they're running up. I'll drive it up right there and have the 2 team go over there.
Viper Underground Forces, doesn't seem like anybody stirred up down there.
Yeah, it's just guys running around trying to find us. Most of them are still asleep.
That was a fucking full-blown explosion, though, so we're gonna go on, let's say we're at DEFCON 5 right there, we're at DEFCON 4 right now. It was nothing serious, but random boom in the woods makes a sound. And we're just concerned. But yeah, they still got their elite team. This is where all their medics are. Look, I'm no expert, but 3 medics for a 5-man strike team seems a little excessive. Just a little. But yeah, what are we doing? We're basically extracting an HVI from hostile forces. But since the HVI is undercover with these guys, it's got to look legitimate. So right now he's like this so he doesn't run off because civilians run off from troops. But they got to cable time and bring him out. That way he doesn't lose his standing with this faction. But yeah, I don't know. Just, it was a mulligan. They were able to get away. There's nothing bad. Should still be good. But once they start firing on that position, I start bringing things around, it should be okay.
Bravo, you guys set up in positions ready to fire on that tower when we call for it?
We'll try to get eyes on it.
Yeah, they've got guys basically lined up to hit that. I would have called in the BMP to do it, but they're worried about the noise it makes, which apparently can be heard from, like, about a click out. Hence why they have it out here, but I guess it's just backup in case it comes in. With the current map markers on the map, you wouldn't be surprised they bombed the barracks. Yeah, admittedly, if this wasn't an HVI, if this was just like a kill everybody in the area, this would be a fucking priority target for me. Because a barracks, what is a barracks? It has troops. You look on a drone, you see people are sleeping at some of these camps. I'd assume then that there'd be a large garrison there. I'd schwack the shit out of that thing. And that tower. But we don't know where the HVI is. We only know he's near this question mark. So hit that with the mortar. Hit that. And then hit any other position you might find. And you should be okay. Gonna pop a few more flares. But in about 5 minutes, I'm going to call everybody back. Because, you know, there's nothing out here. It was probably some random stupid shit, but we're going to be on guard for the rest of the night, which means we're still going to be shaky about it. I'm going to call these guys back to this camp. Actually, I'll have them come check out this part of the road. Hopefully the car will tip them off. But, you know, you also kind of want to give these guys a stealthy experience. You know, we got cars coming up. People are kind of spooked about what the fuck's going on, so they've gotten down.
So, just to let you guys know, I'm going to have the Alpha and Bravo, you guys, your priority is the tower. You're going to shoot it, move in, and clear it out. Take up positions and open fire. You're going to be shooting at any men on the outside. Actually, don't move in. Just going to open fire, and hopefully we'll be out of the AO in time. We're going to have the armored crew is going to focus on the camps on the outskirts of the AO so that they cannot call in reinforcements. And then we'll all go.
You know what?
safe.
I'm going to call them back now. We're done. There's nothing out here. Let's just go back to bed. We're fucking tired. Screw this. Can you...
Or JTAG Viper 1.
Send it, Viper 1.
Let's flare our ways
radio
home here.
tower at grid 094869 by the big guard tower. Are y'all going to take that out?
Repeat grid real quick.
094869.
Just some flares to fucking light our way home.
Yes, friendly infantry is going to deal with that. We are going to ignore that for
These
now.
guys are kind of separating off.
Affirm.
But I'm giving them a
Our
narrow
main
window to
priorities
cross
right
here.
now, air. Our main priorities right now, air, are exterior camps. Preferably south and
Why are they
technicals that will be
splitting up?
patrolling around that I will mark for you.
Are they keeping like a
Hey,
2-man
Affirm.
overwatch and then 3 people push in? These are good
Repeat last?
players, but
Affirm.
I'm not sure if that's smart.
It is Bravo to Ground Command. We are ready.
Solid copy. It's taken a little bit more time than we'd like to get in position because of the misfire, but we'll let you know when we're ready.
Alright, hey, follow. Guys, why'd you crawl right up to the route?
Stealth team, this is armor team. Just letting you know, you got an enemy patrol maybe 200 meters to your immediate left, parallel to you. The 2 guys that are alone right now, looks like they're going to be hitting that road, so you guys might want to get into cover.
Solid, we're watching it.
You got a
Nice.
group of 3, they're on you now. I would not be standing up.
They just want to go back to bed. It's because the flare ran out, so instead I'm having them go that way. Oh, a little close. Just a little close.
Last man is now past both elements.
The goats make AO. It's plus 10 on immersion.
Understood. Solid copy.
We're just gonna flare the way for the infantry.
Copy that.
Oh shit. Let's click.
Welcome.
And if you're gonna cross, bro, cross.
Ground team, you have a truck approaching right now from the west. Get down.
Yeah, eyes on him.
Woo. He's still aware, so he hasn't aggroed yet on them. Now I got that 2-man
Hey,
team coming up.
armor viewer,
I'm making them fucking work for it.
Copy, I would have just fallen back into the woods a little bit more. What do you want us to hit
But this
first?
is what they see, so
Hit
it's
the outlying camps.
difficult.
We're gonna let Alpha and Bravo deal with the tower.
I just saw him go guns up. It was
Roger,
just them
we don't really have
adjusting.
any outlying camps marked.
4-man techie camp,
I got it.
and camp to the south.
Definitely make them work for it.
Also, if you have eyes on any technicals outside the compound, you're free to open fire.
There's Kerbal coming back. It's a KTD who's over here. Player teleport.
Armor, air will deal with the camp to the south when shit's
Definitely they
up.
can put back. Alright, that's Kerbal. Done. So that infantry team's still coming in.
Hey, Firm. Viper 1 has a beat on that southern camp.
It's a couple infantry.
Swing
Do you
that
want
down.
any kind of marking on it, or you got it?
I can self-laze unless you want to laze it.
I'll laze.
Looks like
Hey,
the patrol's fucking off.
Solid copy.
You guys are still in the clear.
Solid, they're just magically dropping flares over us.
JTAC Viper 1, I got a lock on that laser. Ready whenever we're going
Copy
live.
that.
I'm not dropping flares on them. I'm flaring my fucking route
Welcome, shall we?
so I know where to fucking go. I'll have to explain that in the debrief. Because I don't want them to think I'm metagaming here.
Ground
It's
team,
more
this is
just I'm
Armor. Just
checking my
letting you know
shit.
the woods look clear for the most part. I see some wildlife, but other than that, there's not much in the
Some
woods.
wildlife.
That big patrol is coming back along the path now, but they'll be on the road, so as long as you're not running around, you should be fine.
On the way. On the way. Solid copy.
JTAG Viper 1.
Just another like 2 minutes,
Send it
guys.
back one.
We're doing some sneaky sneaks.
If you want, I can release my bomb early, right before y'all go loud. That way they don't move whenever shit starts hitting the fan.
Copy that. If we have the chance to do that, we will.
Hey, firm.
Toilet bowl, honestly, entirely you. Definitely entirely you. The Patreon stuff, it's completely up. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, Air, if you've got lights on, turn them off.
Why'd they just break off that route? They were coming in on their 6. They're on a fucking patrol route.
Copy that.
I think the AI just... I'm not going to do any more mulligans. I'm going to let the AI do them. That's the last thing I'm going to edit. But, what was I saying? The Patreon stuff's completely optional. If you want to make your own missions, definitely go for the 100. Some people do it for that. I'm Zeus training somebody right now because they want that and they can afford. They want to do that option. But custom compositions, I've got to be a lot more creative with them because they've ever since the TAC Ops DLC, they changed vehicle physics. So stuff directly fused into other stuff now like creates massive explosions. So. I'm still able to make them, though. You just gotta be a little cheeky with using smaller pieces to, you know, set up templates and stuff. But you do you, man. And I do hope you enjoy the ops. You said it's your first time live. Hope you enjoy seeing it. So Jay, I see him in the TeamSpeak channel upstairs. It appears he's crashed out. So I'll have to get in on him when he comes back. See, Deadwalker, I could give him lanterns to...
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Fuck, no, I know what you're talking about. Because I was actually just thinking that a minute ago. You can have a lantern attached to them. The only issue with that is you have to really micromanage that. So if they get shot, you normally have to hit the end key on the lantern so it breaks. But I don't like using lanterns per se. I prefer this, like, generator to light system. And flares, because flares you just do by yourself, and then the generator to light system is you can actually shoot these lights out compared to the flares, which you can't shoot out.
You have a large patrol heading north in front of you, about 100 meters. They're going to pass along the side of that barn, most likely.
Yeah, so he's talking about the same
Solid
patrol.
copy. We got one guy off comms for 30 seconds. We're gonna wait for that patrol to pass, and then I'll give the orders to fire with the mortars. The bomb will drop shortly after that, and then Alpha and Bravo will be cleared to engage. I will relay those orders when it's time.
They're really timing those explosives.
Copy, that patrol's passing in between the two buildings by the road now.
But now they've got the best route.
Solid. We're gonna wait for him to get a little
second best
further
route
north.
put down.
I don't know about that building in front of you or the little shack, but I know that the barracks building has at least 5 or 6 guys inside of it. As well as
no
the
one
flyer to
pays
your
anything
southwest,
in my
smoke
operations.
plume or whatever that's got.
I'm not. What is it? The
8, 9
Dyslexia
guys
Shack
in it.
Tac that do that. I don't need
4 of which
hundreds
are
of dollars
asleep.
for servers.
Solid copy. What's the spread on your mortars?
We're not close enough to
I mean, I appreciate
like that without
Patreon and
possibly
Twitch
killing
donations
the
and
guy we're
stuff,
supposed to
Yeah,
save.
no, that's fair. You know, if it was possible, I'd want you to do it, but it's not. It's fine. We'll deal. Okay. Once this large patrol gets to the techie camp, mortars will be clear to fire on.
At the end of the day, it's just whatever people want to give.
Mortars are clear to fire on the outlying camps. Bomb, go ahead and drop in Alpha and Bravo. Count to 15, and then go ahead and drop your open fire, guys. 15 seconds. Open fire.
Mortars firing off. Air is lined up to drop its bomb.
Cleared hot, Viper 1.
So air is now coming in to drop their explosive.
Ground before all this
Immediate
lands.
reposition to the south, Viper 1.
Ground, just be advised that patrol's most likely going to collapse straight back into the compound, and where they are right now, they're going to come up right behind you.
That is actually
I'm hoping
very
that they go
accurate.
towards the compound. Hey, Alpha and Bravo, you are clear to open fire on the military tower.
Well, based on that explosive,
Negative effect on bomb, missed it by 50. Oh, negative, it hit.
there's the bomb. That he was talking about the mortar
Reposition to
shell.
the south, air, new target, 1 key.
A firm. Repositioning.
This one guy's sleeping. He's gonna wake up and go, what the fuck
Do
just
you want us
happened?
to soften up that big camp?
So I gotta wake everybody up and go, what the fuck is going on? So it's gonna be a little delay here. The commander's gonna be freaking out.
Target is 1 times enemy technical with 50 cal mounted on the back, near corner of the road.
I hear those
Grid
suppressed
ref,
shots.
092866. Cleared hot.
Have them collapse back. That
firm, eyes
truck
on.
just
I'm gonna
hit
see if I
that
can
generator.
Mortars are already working that target.
AEG missile.
Cancel fire mission, mortar got it.
A firm.
Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do a wide fucking flare net and see like what the fuck is going on. That's a flash of his stuff. Alright, spawn.
New target, air, 1 times truck.
The truck's right
If
How
at
hard
the
if
end of the
possible,
AO,
left.
we'll be marking with laser.
8-man rifle squad.
Target marked there.
Mr. J needs to go to Habarticus.
Use
Habarticus
1
moving
times
right there.
missile, AGM.
A firm, you got a grid ref for me? I'll recheck my camera, see if I can find it.
Grid ref
South.
095867.
And then right. Alright, and that's everything done there.
Ground team, I'm assuming you're all dead.
Yo, squads, push in.
They've taken multiple casualties. Granite, who I believe was part of the 5-man team, is disconnected.
Is that
Lost
the one
comms with
inside the
ground
camp?
team.
All squads, you're clear to move in.
Here's the thing. Here's why
There's
this did not
maybe
work.
20-ish infantry still left in the main compound.
Explosions
Stay
went
concentrated
off,
near the northwest
But as
area
they
inside
were
of a
going
building
off, they
and
did not
east.
give it time for the infantry to billow out. I heard explosions, and I immediately hear shooting, suppressed shooting, mind you, in this compound, so everything got sent up. So what they should have done is they should have waited another few minutes.
Copy, there's two
Let me
technicals
send
in that
everything
area. Try to find
over,
your leads.
'cause now my guys
I
are gonna
think
be
that truck
patrolling
is turned
around.
off, so I don't think I'll be able to missile walk. I can do a gun run on it.
Gun run it.
But they should have waited for everything to come in
Confirm.
and then gone, because that's when everything would have left this AO to go check things out.
Keep all
So I get
fires
what they were
south
trying to do with
of
that plan.
868.
It was not effective because of how quick they were to execute.
It is Bravo to Alpha, be advised.
The whole
ceasefire
point
mission
of a
tower.
distraction is to distract. To give these guys time to, move out. But they didn't allow for that time. And thus that issue happened. So I'm going to have this guy pull into this compound. We're going to set
Good
up a
effect
mortar
on target.
position there.
Disabled.
They just went over and destroyed my Vic.
Egressing southeast.
Roger. Solid copy.
These guys not know how to fucking run. Here, we gotta do a small course correction here. He's looking up with binoculars. Yeah, good luck spotting him. Are you guys just retarded? No, alright, so. It's the Zeus moving shit out manually. So, there was a solid plan here, it's just the execution did not work. Because the timing was off.
Air, one more target, 1 times enemy transport flatbed with troops in the back. It is pushing east.
Yup hasn't fallen apart yet.
Hit it with a AGM. Marked with laser.
Oh, good God, that scared me for a second. How did you just get blown up? What? That didn't sound like an RPG-32, though. It might have been him, because he's missing a good chunk of ammo.
Clear
But he
hot
didn't
air.
backblast himself, and he doesn't look wounded, so I don't know. It sounded much closer.
Negative effect on missile, air. Cancel fire mission.
Affirm. It's because of the trees.
So, Auntie and Ruling Commander are still up. We've got guys looking through. They're searching around for him. They're definitely fucking looking. But they are not seen at this time.
Air, come in. Where are you at in accordance to the AO, actually, right now?
To the south.
Copy. Reposition from the east. You're going to do a gun run east to west on lays.
Alright, I'm gonna call in...
Target is pavilion and infantry around it.
Gonna call in
Keep
a
all
technical...
fires more south than north.
Affirm.
Target is lased.
on that position, so he'll take the roads up as much as he can.
Radio and tally on lays.
Oh, fucking garrison building, global scale, all looks the same to me. Let's see. Mortar set. He'll have that, but I'm having him keep the lights on. We're gonna put a pod down. And I'm gonna say in this time, he's gonna be setting up that mortar, so it's not gonna be readily available immediately.
I'm not seeing all these.
We'll see it come in. Pockets is also down in here.
Disregard.
Air, you're cleared hot.
But I'm gonna start ranging shots up there.
So keep it more north.
Keep it more south than north.
Affirm.
Guys, we need to search that building. Whoa! That's close.
Good hits, air. Immediate reattack.
Affirm.
Alright, we're gonna have another reinforcement convoy come in. Right.
Coming in from the east.
Negative
South.
air. New target. 1 times enemy technical. Just southwest
Left.
of last attack position. Hit with 1 AGM if you have
So
it.
they just called in.
If not, bomb.
They're calling in airstrike on the technical. Oh, what the fuck?
Affirm.
Did they just bomb?
Target is lased. Cleared hot.
Well, didn't you mark that as the possible HVI position?
Ground command, this is Alpha.
What the fuck is
Send it
flying
Alpha.
away?
Times 1 GBU.
Ground command, this is Alpha.
Yeah.
Send it Alpha.
Well,
Command is out of
BMP's coming in.
Alpha's pushed
Good
into the
effect
main
target.
objective. We're holding
He's
here.
unconscious. HVI's still alive.
Copy that. Push towards the main compound.
I'm bingo on GBUs.
I'm sending fuel trucks. Shit, did I? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Good catch, good catch. I did not mean to send fuel trucks. Alright, they're supposed to be flatbeds. Good catch. That would be weird, right? If fucking 8 people got out of a fucking fuel truck, that would be
Eric, give me
definitely
a check-in with
retarded.
what you got left.
A firm. 50% fuel. Still got 40 rockets. Bingo GBU.
Hot setup.
2 AA short-range missiles. 3 air-to-ground
People say I don't read
missiles.
Twitch chat, but I rely on you guys to
And-
catch me on stupid shit like that.
4 20 30mm gun.
Repeat AGM count.
3.
You called it somewhat. Fuel truck's gonna explode, that's true. But I'm kind of laughing that they... Because they should have Op4 tracking, or we call it Op Force tracking, because they're Op4, but they should have seen that they had 2 guys in that building.
It is Bravo Alpha B5, our medic is down. I repeat, our medic is down.
Guys, you
can
gotta be
find
careful
my
with GMGs in the
He's at
building.
Bravo location.
Because if that building goes down, you've definitely lost. That's the mortar coming in. These 2 guys, I'm gonna come up right here. We're gonna ask for some flare support. Grizzly's TS apparently crashed. KTD is pushed up, but his squad is not with him. No, this should be good. He's trying to run me over. I got the gunner though, right? Nah, he's still up. Suppressing fire.
It is Bravo Alpha. Give me a sit rep.
Gonna put that mortar closer. But let's see. I still got reinforcements trickling in. I'm gonna move that reinforcement marker. Shut out that light. Plane just came down, schwacked. Bunch of people.
Ground is there. Times 1 truck reinforcement coming in from the
Okay.
south has been taken out.
HVT is dead. Too many explosives were shot, and they killed the HVT.
Ground assault teams, this is Armor.
Fuck it.
Ground assault team, this is Armor. It's pretty possible that he is in the barracks or one of the other buildings because he's not in the one that is exploded now.
HVT is in barracks. HVI is in barracks. Air, do you copy?
Hey, firm.
Armor will come up, pick him up, and leave. Unless you want to gas to it.
There's a guy shooting through a fucking wall.
Cracked. Right, I'm going first, then you need to go first. Looking right.
They have to call that shit in.
Up the stairs.
That's because they've blown things up.
You're already? What the hell? There's enemies on the 2nd floor.
Stroke down?
You don't.
I'm right next to
Fucking
you,
it's
Don't
disabled.
leave me.
Armor, is that you using your smoke gen around the
Yeah.
barracks?
You hear me still?
No,
Somebody else is following
he
me.
never woke up.
Opening the door. That guy's dead. Oh, I had the HVT. I repeat, I have somebody with a prey fucking press vest.
Armor,
here.
do you copy my last?
Yeah, he's dead
Yeah, from
because you fired explosives.
I have found somebody with a. How many HVTs do we have?
Did they just shoot Hob?
How many?
We'll get it next time, but they're gonna have to, we're gonna have to garrison
Copy that,
shit
so
in the
he's
town,
dead.
and they're
I'm
gonna have
looking
to
at an
worry
unknown
about it.
press
Lower
guy.
floor clear.
This guy is just gonna load that mortar
Air,
back in
new
his truck.
target, gonna be Lays. Group of infantry in the trees.
It is Bravo, be advised, HVT is dead. I repeat, HVT is dead.
Southeast of AO, Air.
Well, technically an HVT.
why is he
Corn
dead?
He's dead because they kept firing explosives at the damn barracks.
Oh.
Radio and tally on, Lays.
Okay, firm, eyes on.
Cleared hot, cleared hot.
Yeah, but everyone else
This
in
will
the
be last
AO
fire
appears
mission,
to
and
be
JTAG is
unconscious.
gonna get the fuck out of here.
They're doing another fire
Ground
mission on
forces,
something.
there's literally no reason to be here anymore.
Yeah, get out.
Let's go.
Understood, we're
I'm
pulling
pulling
out.
people out because they're done. You should be
Infantry's
leaving.
moving along the road, Air. Just light that entire fucking road up. Rockets, guns, all of it.
Grizzly, if you need to swing in there with your GAZ to pull the rest of the guys out, since they lost one of their gases, you need to swing in there.
That's a miss. Oh, he's shifting it. Gets
direct-
two.
There you go, Air. Fucking hitting them.
And he fires
Last
flares.
position of your guns where they hit, right there. Hit it again.
Hey, firm.
I'm smarter than that, guys. I'll have them fucking disperse. Other squad, be advised. We are getting hit bad.
Lays is accurate.
Do the same thing. Fucking disperse.
Ground command, get your people out of there. Like, now.
Air, coming off the Lays, gonna go bring the GAZ in and pick people up.
It's nasty, man.
There's still like 5 people fucking around in there.
There's Alpha Squad members still in the compound.
Get the fuck
Check tax inbound.
Alright, he's in the truck. That mortar's gonna be gone. He's gonna bail the fuck out.
Fire mission complete. 5-1 is gonna stay on station for escort.
Copy that. Armor, what's the best way to approach this to pick up the infantry?
Just drive in. I'm literally sitting here waiting for them. They're clearing the compound still. Like,
They're
no
still
one fucking
clearing
told
the
them.
compound. Fucking hell. Mission's a fail. I gotta start prepping this. So this is gonna turn
Infantry,
into an
get your guys
offensive
exfil.
mission instead of a defensive mission.
No, apparently, yeah, they're not. That's not gonna work. Nobody's on fucking Freak, apparently. KTD is, but he just left with one person.
Took one guy in a car and is bouncing. Well, that's the best squad lead we got.
No Alpha already pull out. They're in the gas.
We can do this later.
Not all of Alpha has pulled out yet.
Where are the men that still need...
Hey, Grizzly, that's a tree. You shouldn't hit those with a car.
The sass! Alright, so this next mission's gonna be day.
Yeah, on my screen, I desynced to you.
Well, don't drive in behind drifty BMPs. Get out and get in this thing.
Yeah, this'll make him get out.
All infantry, get in now.
Oh, wait 60
Right,
seconds.
command,
Someone
back
start a
on
60-second countdown, otherwise we're gonna fucking mortar the shit out of them.
Ready for orders. Ready. Awaiting orders.
Alright.
Hold that up.
Ground forces, is everyone RTB? Are we all running away now?
We have everybody inside our RTB.
We are RTB.
Solid.
I got him.
Lovely airfield not lit up.
I'll shoot some flares if you want them.
Yeah, that might help.
Flare his runway for him.